Oh, I think he saw me. Oh, heck. Ow. Like I said, that's a little ominous. Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Enshrouded. So you find me pretty much where you left me. It is later in the day. I've been around and gathered all the loose stuff that was lying around. And I started the recording, normally I would have waited till the morning, but we had a little rabbit running round and round in circles around here. Seems to have gone, of course, now I've started the recording, but I thought that would have been quite amusing. Anyhow, what are we going to do today? Well, the first thing I'd like to do is to get some flint, because we use flint for making arrows, and we also obviously want to upgrade our roof. You don't have to. I mean, it would be perfectly okay as it is, but there's a rabbit. Yeah, I figured getting some flint would be a good idea anyway, and we do have it here, although this is for some reason a shrouded area. Not sure exactly why. Yeah, so that was a piece of flint. So I'm going to chisel away some of this. Might as well just start there, I guess. Doesn't seem to... Oh, there we go. Lots and lots of it. Like I say, flint is pretty much everywhere in the starter area, so not really a problem to get it, although with this pickaxe, which is obviously just a very, very basic one, we're not going to get a lot. So running out of stamina. I also changed my hotbar a little bit, as you can see. So I've got my primary hotbar now is my primary melee, and then I've still got a wand with me. It does have its uses later on in the game, but we'll have to re-evaluate whether or not I'm going to use a wand at all. I don't know yet. We'll see how good we can get on with concentrating on our skill point leveling up. So I mentioned in the first episode I wanted to do something a little different, as everybody seems to go as a mage, or some form of a mage. There are a couple of exceptions. I've watched a few YouTubers who go as melee stroke archer. I think melee stroke archer is a bit of a best of both worlds. But I wanted to try, just when we get some stamina back I will explain, I wanted to try and pick something different. And there's a lot to choose from. Survivor is obviously quite a good one, and an important one. Assassin, I quite like the idea of being a silent assassin. But an assassin would have to be kind of a bit of good at everything. Trickster, I've never tried. Don't know really. We'll have to look into all of this later on. That's Wizard, which I really want to avoid, although the Radiant Aura is very, very nice. Healer isn't much point unless you're in a group of people. Battle Mage is kind of like a wizard. Tank just sits there and takes the damage. Warrior might be interesting. Barbarian, I'm not sure how well that would do. So it's going to be a combination of at least two of these. I've never actually explored Athlete, so that might be something we could try. But I'm open to suggestions. If you have a suggestion what you'd like me to try. Obviously from previous streams, specifically Subsistence, I am sort of known for my bow and arrow work, which pushes me firmly into the category of archer. But as the title of the playlist suggests, I would like to kind of try and do something different. So I'm open to suggestions, and as we get some more and more skill points, I will look more consistently into the area that we want to focus on. Right, I'm going to grab a load more of this while the pickaxe lasts. I'll meet you back at the base in a minute. Okay, so pickaxe is almost done. got a load of flint and some dirt and some more stone. Well, I say a load, it's only 41, but it's better than nothing. So I think we need twigs. Now I had an overflow of twigs, I think. Where did I put them? There they are. And I want to make flint arrows. Have a look. Can we make arrows? No, we can only make wooden arrows. So that's the better roof, the stone shingle roof, but I'm not going to do that just yet. No, so I think we need the hunter in order to make some decent arrows. So just leave that in there for now. And we're going to put the dirt in here. I'm sure it'll run out of logs long before it runs out of dirt. As you can see, we're making charcoal nicely. I did move some over earlier. So yeah, so we've run out of metal scraps now. We did get 14 sheets, which is kind of nice. So in order to make the better arrows, we need the hunter. And the hunter, I think I'm right in saying, is over there. So as you can see, what used to be the deadly red shroud is now a friendlier blue shroud. You can never actually get rid of the shroud, which is kind of a shame. It would be nice if you could upgrade to a point where the shroud disappeared, but I guess then it wouldn't be the same game, would it? So yeah, so blue shroud is fine. We can dive down into there and farm all the goodies, but we need a little bit more stuff first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for the night and sleep the night away. Just oh, I already did repair. I've got a little bit of food on me, not really brilliant food. In fact, perhaps we should swap those around. So we got veg, meat and water, and then a couple of healing thingies. And then on this hotbar I've put a two-handed mace. Now I haven't actually used two-handed weapons so far in this game. You can block by holding down the right mouse button. It's clearly not as good a block as it would be with a shield. But I'm going to take it because it does 21 damage compared to our normal 14 damage. So that might be handy if we get into a tight situation. Not sure. And then I've left those slots free for now. Obviously they are just more inventory space, so that might be kind of handy. Right. Sleep the night away. And there's the cockerel. So we could just have a lie-in, look at the beautiful sunrise. But we haven't got time for that. So first things first, have something to eat. Now berries give you a very small health regeneration, but they don't last very long. So we have to keep an eye on the berry situation. Right, so over here we have got some friends to play with. I did mention in the last episode, I have no idea how you pronounce them, but it's something like the Vulkar. And they love padded fur. Just have that on our way past. Some wood just lying around waiting to be taken. Searchable there. Dried purple berry. Went onto my health bar anyway. So the beauty of the dried purple berries is the health regeneration lasts longer, but they don't quite work as well. Now, kind of want one at a time here, but there is a wizard dude over there. I'm not sure what he's called, but like a shaman, and he will heal these guys. So see, they are a bit above our level. We can kill his stun bar. And then get round behind him, we get backstab damage as well. There we go. And we did get 17 damage, which is better than the 14 we were doing. Got good durability. Yeah, maybe give it a try, but I'm not going to give up on that one just yet. So I'd really like to pull one of these guys over. One at a time, please. Nice. That's the way we want to do it. Now we can get a blessing from that pot there, but I kind of like to leave that until we're ready to leave. And you've got to watch out for these traps. They don't hurt too much, but if you fall down into them, they do kind of... they stun you, which can be really annoying. Especially if you're being attacked at the time, because obviously then they can knife you in the back while you're stunned, which is not pleasant. So, any goodies here? No, just bodies. And looks like, yeah, another trap there. Careful of that one. And what have we got in here? Oh, is that a trap? Yeah, I think that's a trap there. Maybe. Very well covered up. Really want the fur patch, but definitely have the bandage. And the flint arrows. Very nice, we just used a load. So, can't actually tell if that's a trap, but it certainly looks like one. Stay close to the edge and we should be alright. And I think that's about it. Oh no, there's one more. Two more. We'll have it. Okay, so that went amazingly well. So this thing here is the blessing, the Volcar or whatever it is blessing. So we're ready to head up there. I'm going to go up the path. So I'm going to grab that. So we don't fall into any traps on the way. Beehive that. Oh. There we go. Not going to bother chopping down the tree, it'd take too long. I hope I'm in the right place. Right, so I don't want to engage too many of these. They can be tricky in large numbers. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and be sneaky. Okay. Oh, heck. Remember what I said? I want to take him out because he's throwing things at me. Ow. There's a delay after you've used your shield. You can't use it again straight away. You've got to be a little bit careful how you use it. Call your goodies. And I noticed our health regeneration has run out. And we don't have any more dried berries, so I'll just have an ordinary berry. And we'll bandage. I think we're safe on this little tower for now. Let's just check up here. I've got a couple of lockpicks with me just for this very reason. So charges, I don't think we're going to be using charges, but again, I'll take everything. You can always throw away later. So much for being sneaky, huh? That's a little ominous. Somewhere to respawn when you have died. Oh, I think he saw me. Oh, heck. Ow. Like I said, that's a little ominous. Ain't got time for a bandage. I think he can actually reach me from there, so I'm just gonna go up here and can't hit him. Come on, one at a time, please. Ow! Don't want him to fall off the ledge there. There you go. Okay, so in there, another drink, another berry. Hopefully we'll heal ourselves. Right, where was I going? I was so rudely interrupted. Could probably shoot him with arrows, but if he doesn't see me, I'd kind of rather keep them. Okay, so this, I think we're safe. This one can be a little tricky. Getting up, you have to go up there, and getting up there can be somewhat tricky. to that. So, actually a little surprised, but maybe it's just a chest that's up there. I've long since forgotten. Right, so that's the hunter. And again, you can smash all these pots up if you want. I mean, these bigger ones will break. Just going to do the small ones. There's nothing up here as far as I remember. Small pots. So, let me see if I can remember what it was we have to go up there for. Yeah, it's a button, but we've already done the door. That's weird. Oh, it's for this, yeah. Chest, okay. So the only way I found of doing this is to stand on the far right hand corner of this, look at the swing, and then you jump, swing, and then jump onto there like that. So it's quite a tricky one. You can do it either side. Obviously there's a thing this side as well. So that was one button. There's a button. One to go. Ah, that was easy, wasn't it? Like I say, it's actually been a very long time since I've done this, so you'll have to forgive me. Ooh, metal sheets. Nice. I don't think there are any secrets in here. As far as I remember, there are no secret doors. Correct me if I'm wrong. And another bow. I'm not absolutely sure I like that two-handed weapon. That's very slow to swing. So it might do more damage than the one hand, but A, you can't block with it, and B, it's much slower. So yeah, not sure I like that. Right, I'm gonna go back up here. Oops, nearly. Secret doors? No. Going to come out here simply because it's easier to just glide away than it is to bother fighting them all. I'm sure there's probably some loot down there. Seems to be only up here, does there? No. Bit of resin down there. There's probably a chest over there. But I don't think I'm too worried about it at the moment. We'll maybe come back for it. Let's have a quick look what we got. So we got a power of 10 rare bow, which is actually better than the one we've got because we can upgrade that one. But it's a 1 second draw speed, it's a 1 second durability's the same. This gives us plus 20% arrow speed, whereas that's only plus 7. Okay. We'll maybe hold on to this one. Don't want the arrows to take forever to get to their target. Okay, so I'm going to delete that. I don't need those. I'm going to salvage that. Delete that one. Delete the bones for now. Bone meal's easy to make later on, so we'll delete that. I've got loads of wax. And I think we can probably get rid of the sticks as well, so it gives us a bit more inventory space. Now I could go back to the base and put the hunter down and stuff, but I think what I want to do is... Oh, that sank really fast, didn't it? We'll run away from those dudes. We carry on up this road. Oh, stamina. He didn't follow us. Actually, what we could do, let's cut this a bit shorter. We can fast travel to there. Okay, so we're now in the ancient spire in the Springlands, and if we look, which way is it? West. Is it west? Yeah, so that small village down there is a very useful place to farm, but that grey place just above my head there is where the alchemist is. So I think we avoid the village, which is probably full of bad dudes. Let's see if we can get around it. Oh, stamina. Yeah, we might be alright. Stamina's dropping fast. Yeah, we'll definitely be coming back to this little village. So this was kind of the other place I was thinking of to set up our base. Not necessarily in the village. I'm not a fan of reusing existing buildings because obviously they're full of resources which are extremely handy. If you convert them into your base, you do without those. But somewhere over here maybe. Get up here. No. Yeah, there is lots of sort of land over here, but my reasoning for being way over there was we're not going to really be coming back to this area of the map much as we progress. We're going to be going the other direction, so we'll be coming here. This is a salt mine you can get salt from, and there is some easy salt near the top, which is handy. But we want to go over there. So I don't think we'll be able to make that cliff. No. So we can refresh our buffs. We do still have the Vukar blessing, which I think, I'm not absolutely sure what it does. Gives us a bit of extra strength or constitution or something. Definitely have the honey. So you might think this is a little bit risky, as I'm in my underpants with no armour on, and you'd be right. But once you've done it once, you kind of know what you're in for. So I'm hoping we can cheat our way through it. So this guy gone. Oh, okay. That wasn't very friendly. And the other reason, of course, is we have gone west from the starter base, so the enemies here should be relatively easy. He said, tongue-in-cheek. We need to go up there. Doesn't seem to be any cheat way around. You coming up? No, I'm just gonna stay there. Okay. Another berry. Somebody's shooting at me. I don't know where he is. Going there. Okay. Ah, we did aggro him. Ow. Yeah, didn't think we were going to get in here without being seen somehow. Alright, this guy can be a bit of a nuisance, so we're going to take him out. And we want to go up here anyway. Get rid of him. Okay, so this one can be a little tricky because it's not possible to sort of sneak past the guys in the building here. So it doesn't really matter which way you go. If you can kind of peel one of them off at a time, it helps. But I've had problems doing that. Yeah, so we got two. That guy kindly waited for me to finish. There we go. So I think there is another guy in here. Watch out for the traps. Yeah. Here we go. Easy peasy. Have the metal scraps, thank you. Cool. Our equipment repaired. Take the arrows. And we'll get our alchemist. Lovely. And again, there is more to explore if you want to, but I don't think there's much in here. There is a chest downstairs, but we'll get that in a sec. And again, it gives you the opportunity to come up high and glide away should you need to. But we're not ready to do that just yet. Just get some health back. Go this way. Where was it? I think it's this side. No, not that. I think it might be that actually. Let's try. Okay, that doesn't help. Can't remember where it was now. Pretty sure there is a secret in here. Ah, there we go. I knew it was around there somewhere. It doesn't help. Yeah, I don't think that takes you anywhere. It's just under the grid. There's nothing there, which is kind of a shame. Would have been sort of neat. And I think we're safe on these spikes until we open the crate, and then they trigger. Just a staff. Yeah, thought they did. Okay, so that's this place done. Not sure what the purpose of that is. Whether they may be meant to put the shooty guy on the top and put him over the other side instead, I don't know. Right, last one. This thing here. More grenades. Okay, and then that's the alchemist place done. And it's dark. So rather than attempt to fight our way back, what I shall do is fast travel. And as I say, I know there's a lot more loot in these places. You need to sort of hunt around, spend some time there, but I was only really interested in just grabbing the alchemist. And by the way, I should correct something I said in the last episode. Strengthening your flame gave you a bigger build area. It does not, but upgrading it does. So you need a shroud core, and then you can increase the area in which you can build. So I just thought I'd make a correction for that. So we need 2 more houses, don't we? Yeah. Okay, well let's get rid of the night. Put some of this stuff away. 17, 14. I think we can salvage those. Pull this away. The overflowing on that. Got a lot of metal scraps now. Wonder if I should make some nails. We can do that if we need to. I think I'm probably also going to salvage that. I know it's a good one, but that doesn't go in there. It's so rare that I use them, I just can't really justify carrying them around with me. Check that there for now. That's magical. Go in there. Nope, that was food. Yeah, I did make some nails, just in case we needed them once we got these guys. Not sure if we do or not. Just going to stick all that in there for now because we've got plenty of it. Pile up the dirt in there. Right, let's have a quick sleep. I think at some point also we need to put a door on. I don't know if these wolves are likely to aggro and follow me in here. They haven't done so far. That doesn't mean they don't. Right. So where did I put that? There. So we need the building hammer. And we will also need that. Could actually just make the flint roof off the bat. Does that actually need stone and flint? Wonder if we upgrade this one maybe. Nah. Let's get everything laid out first. We can worry about that later. So, rough stone block. No. So, some of that, some of that. Hopefully that'll be enough. Right, where are we going to put this? So we've got an outer limit here at the moment. I don't know if we crowd this house too much and maybe I won't be able to expand it, but I wish we could rotate these to any angle. Kind of like to put it across the corner there. Going to allow me to do that. We put it kind of in line with the front of that. Maybe. I'm not sure how much area we need for our hunter. Do get the loom and the spinning wheel and all sorts of other stuff, so I think maybe we'll keep it fairly big. Ooh, there's a lot of wolves running around over there. Okay, so I think if we go maybe a window in there. Thinking maybe having an outside area here. So let's put a door in the middle there, I think. And we could go for a 2-meter block to fill in the gap. Oh, that didn't really work, did it? There we go. And pretty much the same again here, I think. Like that. And what are we going to do on the outside? Well, you're going to have... Oh yeah, stone. Going to have the obligatory pointed roof. For now, it's simple and straightforward. Right, I want to go to 4-meter roofs. Right there. That's right. That's quite a thick chunk of real estate that takes up, isn't it? Do prefer those. Okay, so here we can stick, where should we put somewhere near the middle again?
Hey!
There we go, make her look as if she's actually doing something.
Here's the heart.
Long enough to know, blah 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 blah. And she gives us the location of the salt deposit that I pointed out to you earlier. Okay, so now we can make flint arrows. We also need to make a drying rack. We can make animal fur from the fur patches, but honestly, it's not really worth your time. The wax torch would be nice. And the scout armor. So we were looking at armor 30 and 30 with plus 12 stamina, and if you noticed, it was stamina we kept running out of, so I think maybe the scout set. Stamina, range damage, kind of nice. Range critical strike chance is good. 1 in 10 chance of that. And I think the next armor up is even better, so Right, so dried fur is the next thing on the list then. Let's get a bigger backpack. So for that we need a drying rack, which is wood logs and string.
Take care.
And we got a rabbit in the house. I told you we had rabbits running around. Oh. Where'd he go? How did he get out through the wall? That's cheating. What was I doing? Drying rack. Oh, 6 string. Okay. No, do that. Hunter. Yes, drying rack, please. I'm going to stick that out here. Can't see where the back is. And there. Yeah, good enough. Okay, so to make anything out of that, we're going to need the salt. Which is fine, kind of new. What are you yelling at me for? Still got a mark under a name, but no carpets. Yes, so flint arrows is twigs. No, twigs and flint. Okay, let's get some of those. Where did I put it? So I have got 2 already that we've looted. And we do have 39 of those. Now I'm going to need some of those for other stuff, but I think we're likely to find hundreds of them anyway, so chuck that in there. Where are we? Yeah, arrows. So arrows, flint arrows. Make 100 of those. Shroud up there. Okay, so we need to drop that stuff into the drying rack. And then all we have to do is go and get some salt. But before we do that, just call me Bob the Builder. This isn't very level here at all, is it? We're going to stick him up against... oh. Stick him up against the edge there for now. And I think this guy also requires a fair bit of room, as far as I remember. Oh, that's awkward. It's going to have grass. Yeah. I think it stayed deformed. Oh well. Get away with that. Just make it look as if it's at least somewhat supported. Yeah, that'll do. And again, not much to look at over there. Let's have a sort of a view over there, so we'll give him a window. Around a stone. Try 4, see how we go with that. Ooh, a different height there. How does that work? Definitely a different height, isn't it? Weird. Not sure why that's a different height. There we go. And again, the obligatory pointy roof. I'll fancy this up later when we've got more materials. Maybe put a bit of extra design into the house, but for now, just want to get something up and running. And we need some more. Oh, it wasn't. Oh yes, it was. I was going to say, thought I'd made the wrong thing. There we go. So you have a roof over your head, and yeah, we'll have you stood by the doorway.
Hey, hey!
Hey, hey.
Welcome.
Yeah, you want me to go and get the carpenter?
Huh?
Yeah, this is the guy that does all the magic stuff, which I'm still undetermined about. I mean, a lot of it, like the potions, will be useful. We do need his grinding stone for other things. So, we need 15, 10 flintstone.
Fascinating.
Oops. That away. Fifteen. 10.
Hey! Stay focused.
Probably end up putting this on a table or something, but for now, just gonna stick it down there. Okay, so the only thing we can make at the moment is bone meal, which, strangely enough, requires bones. Which we have a lot. I don't think we're going to be using an awful lot. Let's just do 20.
Aha!
There we go, get that cooking. So for this we just need to go and get some salt, which I haven't been collecting. And we can't do anything with you until we've got some. And we don't want to necessarily do anything with you, I don't think. Could make a better pickaxe, perhaps. Perhaps we should make better both. So string, metal scraps, shroud wood. Let's do that. And I'll put some spare string in somewhere. Did I use it? Yeah, apparently I used it. Shroud wood, string, and a few metal scraps. Okay, so we're going to get rid of those. And a felling axe. Oh, string. Try that again. Felling axe and pickaxe. It's actually handy to have more than one pickaxe, because these early pickaxes, the durability on them is pretty rubbish. But I think we'll get enough of what we need. So there, that back on there, stack that back there, and okay, so we're kind of ready again. It is a bit late in the day, but we might just have time. So I'm going to go to the top of the tower again. And we want to go west. Not sure why that wanted to talk to me. I need to enter the elixir well. Well, be getting some armor for that. Right, so the salt mine is just over there where the top of my head is. So we're just going to get as close to it as we can. Again, I'll be coming back and looting this little village another time. As you see, it's quite quick and easy to get to it. Some stamina. And this is the bit I pickaxed earlier, if you remember. And as you can see, it's already reset. Once you can double jump, you won't need to pickaxe that, so coming back here later is much, much easier. But for now, okay, so it's worth just jumping down here slowly because there is some stuff you can loot. He said, so there wasn't any stuff to loot. Ah, strange. Normally you can loot all of this. Well, mind, we're not here for that. Yeah, it has salt in it if it's lootable, so it's worth doing. It saves your pickaxe. Some nails there. So anyway, just go into this little bit of the shroud here, and as you can see, we have a couple of small but useful salt deposits. I don't know if we actually have a journey step to do this. Salt mine location, there we go. Yeah, so we're actually 81 meters away from where they want us to go. But I think where they want us to go is down there. You can see by the hooks and the climbing frame and that sort of thing. So there'll be plenty of time for that. Initially we just need to get some salt so we can get some armor made. Would sure be nice to have more stamina. I do have 2 more points, but we haven't really decided what route we're taking. That's dexterity, which is range damage. Dexterity, spirit, intelligence, which is all to do with your spirit. Constitution is kind of your health, so that is kind of good. And strength I think is the damage you do. Kind of like to do some more endurance, which is all up this chain. So if you want double jump, I've got to do runner first or go up the other line. That's a jump attack. That might actually be more handy. I think maybe we'll aim for that one. I'll need another point to do it. 2 points to do it actually. But the jump attack is kind of nice if you get surrounded by enemies. Right, I think we're done. So we're running out of shroud time anyway, so it's a good time to call it a day. Let's get out of the shroud. Yeah, so that's the salt mine location, that's where they want us to go, but we will do that another day, just to get rid of the marker. Okay, so let's chuck all this in here. So that's all the fur we've got. I'm just going to swap those over. But I think we'll be getting more soon enough anyway. So it's working quite fast. How much of it do we need? So we're going to need bones and string, that's easy enough. So there's only 1 on that, 5 on that, so 6. 7, 8, 12, 16. And some resin. So
Good.
we're going to have to wait on that, and it's gone dark. How to salvage items. I think we know that. But what we can do is we can enhance. I'm not going to enhance the mace. I don't think that's worth it. But maybe the short sword, which is actually working out quite nicely. And perhaps the other two if we've got enough stuff.
Strike while the iron.
Let's just quickly go and get some runes. And off this stuff. I think I will chuck that in, or maybe just half of it. Yeah, because we are going to need a lot of charcoal eventually. It's also giving us another recipe, so wood acid is now available, and tar is also available. So let's switch that to wood acid because we have got plenty of charcoal at the moment.
What have you got for me?
Adding enhancements. Okay. So here you just go enhance equipment, and then the short sword can only take 1 upgrade, which will be cutting damage. The hunter's bow can take 2 upgrades. Increases backstab damage and increases critical hit chance. So we're going to get critical hit chance on ranged attacks with this armor, so that's probably worth doing. The wand I'm not so bothered about. We can give it fire magic damage and a tribute bonus for ice armor. We'll definitely do a primary weapon. I'm not going to bother with the masterful mace. I don't like it, if I'm honest. I think I'll wait until I get an alternative secondary. So we've got 108, and that's 12. I think we're bound to find a better wand fairly soon. I mean, to be fair, we're going to find a better everything fairly soon, but let's get rid of these. Yeah, he wants me to craft something to get rid of that marker. I'm sure there will be stuff. We could have a better shield. 720 and 100.
You got a heart of steel, kid.
So this one is 1, 7 and 60, so that's pretty rubbish. Yeah, so let's do a shield. So 6, 5, 2
Never let the
logs.
coals down.
We've got some over there, haven't we? Take that. And those, I think. Is it those? String, I don't remember. I don't think it was metal scraps, was it? It was metal sheets. And it takes 2, so if we split that down, yeah. Give it an odd number makes it an even number. It means we can get even number of sheets out of it. Right. As you would say to me, oh you. So 6 string.
Break a leg. Oh, several.
Or several. Break a leg or several. Right. There we go. So we've got a better shield. We've upgraded the weapon a little bit. And just chuck all this back in here. repair our pickaxe. Okay, so I think on that note, I'm going to call it there. We've made some good progress. Far more than I made the first time I played the game. So, yeah, I'm happy with that. It's coming together. It needs sort of firming up, and I think as we increase the area that the base can occupy, I'm going to probably move these huts further apart and obviously design them a bit better. But just to get us started, I think this is fine. We're doing good. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you stuck with me till the end. If you did, please like and possibly subscribe to my channel for more content and more fun. Yeah, but take care of yourselves, and I'll hope to see you on the next one. Bye bye now.